Men inte dessförinnan.
I cover LTE.
The main operators will start deploying LTE in 2010. Some might think about going to HSPA+, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't make sense to go via HSPA+, because none of the technologies is existing today, and so it absolutely makes sense directly to jump on LTE and to jump very early, so to say in 2010. Of course, it's depending on the markets, but in the major markets where the data services are launching and growing very much, it absolutely makes sense to go on LTE right now. One of the main concerns for cost is of course the backhaul cost, because you have to open up the pipe from the air interface to the backhaul, and I think we need intelligent solutions regarding fiber, high capacity microwaves. Another cost concern is in a midterm view to migrate the customers from the current platforms to LTE, because when we introduce LTE, the challenge is we will have more complexity. We will have 2G, 3G plus the LTE platform, which doesn't reduce any costs at all in the first time. So we have to think, how can we get the customers from 2G, 3G towards LTE and come into the position to switch off one of the platforms. So I think there is enough spectrum outside, but it is being auctioned, and this imposes a certain risk that the cost situation does not meet the business cases. So I indeed hope that the regulators find an intelligent way to assign these spectrum to operators. There's a lot of spectrum in the 2.6 gigahertz area. It is enough, but the big question is it sold at reasonable prices in order to meet our business cases? So we are very keen on looking LTE on 900. Actually, that's one of the big advantages of LTE. It is scalable in terms of bandwidth, and if you want to kind of tackle the rural areas, you have to have a low frequency. And we are very eager to cut one band out of the 900 megahertz band out in order to use it for LTE, if refarming will be allowed by the regulating authorities. We think if we want to reach customer acceptance, it's very important to have voice. Of course, it's not so much important if we think about laptops applications and netbook applications, but it's all about these devices like the iPhone, like the G1 for LTE, so the small phones where you use data services and people want to use voice. And coming back to my first statement, in order to be able to migrate customer from the 2G and 3G platform, we have to have voice capability very early. First of all, we have to understand that LTE is being plugged on the current network grids, so we will build no new sites. That will reduce the total cost of ownerships. That will be co-located solutions. Second of all, the third biggest item on the bill of operators is energy today. So we should see intelligent energy management algorithms with LTE, for instance, switching off the system in low load times and so forth. Second of all, intelligent backhaul strategies, IP Ethernet technologies, and an intelligent femto strategy, which is kind of supplementary for indoor or high capacity scenarios.